Hello, this is Carissa with CCC Solutions, giving you a demo on how to integrate your Gmail into the X2 third-party apps. So right now we're logged in, and you're going to go to the right, scroll all the way to the right, and click on the profile name. At the top right, hit Manage Apps, which is the fourth down from that list, and that'll bring you up to a menu or page called Manage Passwords for third-party applications. In this section, you're able to integrate native, so to speak, native applications here, but we're just going to work with Google today. So before you hit Add New, you want to hit Drop Down and choose Google email account, then hit Add New. This will bring you up to a page where you have the option of plugging in all your information. Now, you'll need one thing for this. So for the password for Google, you're going to need an actual password. It's usually 16, it's a 16-digit password code generated by Google. So you're going to have to go into your Google settings, your Gmail settings, to generate that. So we're going to go ahead and take you through that right now. So once you're in your Gmail, I would go to the top right profile and hit Google account down here. Alternately, if you are on Chrome and you're on the right profile here, which I'm not, you could just type in myaccount.google.com and it should take you to the same Google account page, but just make sure that it is within the Google account that you want to generate the password for. So at this point here, let me just make a clarification. You are going to need two-step verification turned on before you can generate a third-party app. So how this works is you're going to go to Security, and you scroll down to the second section, signing into Google. This here, two-step verification, is going to have to be on. We're not going to go through how to turn two-step on. Suffice to say that you'll have to have that turned on before you follow the steps in this tutorial. Once you're there, this third line at passwords will appear and it'll be enabled. So you just click on it and it'll ask you for your password, which you fill in. I have that auto-filled here for me. And you can see that I have a whole bunch here. So because this is a website, right? Again, I'll show you, right? This is a website that I need to copy. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to copy this this particular domain and subdomain. I'm going to go ahead and hit Select App. Come back here to the Google account. Do that. Hit Other. Let's try that again. There you go. And it's going to say enter whatever the URL is. You just paste that in and hit Generate. Now make sure that you copy this 16-digit app password because once that's done, if you don't save it now, you're going to have to regenerate another one because it won't show it to you again. So I have this copied, hit done, and I'm going to save it somewhere. Maybe paste it in a notepad locally in your computer or however you want to save that information. So now this will be here, and you're going to go back to X2 where you had started to incorporate a Gmail third-party account, and now you can actually go ahead and plug in all the settings. So I'm going to name this account. This is for reference internally within your X2 account so that you can, it defines what account this is. I'm going to call it Carissa's or test Gmail. Okay. Now, I would recommend unchecking private, especially if you are going to be using the system-wide for emails, drip emails, campaigns, and several people are going to use it. Then yes, if you're going to use it for any automation, you must uncheck private. And you can then teach the system who the owner is, you or the system, and that really depends on what you're trying to do. The sender name will be me. or whoever this is going to go out as, because that literally is what's going to show up on the email. And then the Google ID is, of course, the email address, which is right here. I'm going to type that in because I have my password in my clipboard right now. So x2crm.test@gmail.com, and I have it saved here. That's why it auto-populates. Just ignore that. I'm going to paste in this, and you can go ahead and hit click I just to double check all that stuff. Leave the IMAP configuration alone. This is preset for you, which is the fun. The great part about this is you don't have to mess with this part here. Now you're going to hit verify credentials to basically allow X2 to kind of test it out and make sure it actually works. Now it says authentication is successful. That's a great sign. If you see anything other than that, you're going to have to go double check your credentials here, most probably. And then you hit save. And what happens now is that, boom, it's going to go ahead and have that as one of the third-party apps that you can now use for automations, for sending out emails. So now this is good for both incoming and outgoing emails, so push and pull. If you do not have third-party, if you do not incorporate your Gmail, you can push, you can send emails, but you can't receive them. So now you're able to receive them and even track emails that you receive. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you in the next guide.